Well, you see, at the beginning of June, I ordered a printer. Well, I decided to order a printer because, my writing has always been bad, but now that my temporal arteritis has gotten worse, my writing is illegible. So I figured a printer would be a smart investment. Then all the stuff that I needed to get done would be, done. And people would be able to read it and it would, proceed. But when I ordered the printer from Staples, Staples is here in Peterborough, so I thought that would be a smart choice, and I ordered it from them. The email came in and said that it would be delivered on the 11th. I ordered it on the 10th or maybe the 9th. All I remember is for sure is I got the email saying it'll be here on the 11th. Well, it didn't show up. And about a week and a half later, when it still wasn't here, I called them, and the representative that I got, he said he was deleting the order. Then he went on to say they had no stock. So, with all that behind me, I proceeded, I wanted to get stuff done. And my writing was, a hindrance. So that was the reason for the printer. And so I proceeded to go after a printer. And I ordered another printer, like the same printer, but from a different location, not Staples, but through Amazon. So, a few days later, I had that printer. And, I proceeded to do the stuff I needed to get done. Well, at the end of the month, Staples decided to send me the printer that was supposed to be canceled. Which, I didn't have the money on my prepaid Visa to cover. I only had about $100 left on there. So, of course, they weren't paid for it. I didn't sign for it. Otherwise, I would have sent the damn thing back. I waited for Staples to contact me so I could, return it under authorization so it didn't get lost in the mail and all that kind of stuff, right? Well, all of a sudden, instead of contacting me in any way, shape, or form, they put a minus on my they took the $100 that was there, whatever it was, $120 or something, I don't know, about $100 just to round it off. They took that money and then put the rest of it on my prepaid Visa as a minus, which I just went and paid today, so that H&R Block doesn't have to deal with that. But after this horrible ordeal with Staples, they're now sending me spam about, you can get sales, you can get sales, you can get sales. We got great deals on. They think I'm ever going to deal with them again? This has been the most horrible experience I've ever had in my life. And they didn't even contact me to try and discuss this fact and, about getting payment. My name starts with a T. It wasn't my signature on the, sign for receipt to receive the printer that they sent. Well, it wasn't my signature that signed for it. So at no point in time did anybody discuss any of this with me. And now I'm paying for a printer. I've paid for a printer that I already had. It's still in the box over there sitting on the floor. Well, the other box is laying right here beside me empty because the printer's out for me to use. So I didn't want the printer from Staples, and I still don't want it because, it's just one person, and what the hell does one person need two printers for that are the same model? When I printed my test page on the dang thing, it was printed before I got to the dang thing to pick it up. Yeah, they claim it's about 11 seconds a page. I have no idea. It was just a small text printout for me, so it was a lot faster than that at this point in time. But anyways, yeah, this whole ordeal has just been terrible. When, as I said, initially I was told I was going to have the printer on the 11th. It didn't show up on the 11th. When it hadn't showed up about a week and a half later, I called them. And their, I don't know, assistant or representative or, employee anyways, whatever that person was that answered the phone and started talking to me about it, they said they were canceling it. Well, then at the end of the month, I got shipped the dang thing. And then instead of talking to me, which would have got the whole thing settled and got it returned to them, and they didn't have anything to do with me signing it or talking to them or anything. So instead of discussing what the hell was going on with me in their delinquency, they went and put a negative fee on my prepaid Visa because there wasn't enough money there to cover it. I don't know how they were able to get that to go through to begin with, but I'm not blaming H&R Block for this because H&R Block was just doing their job. Staples was the ones being the idiots. I got no use for them now.